government experts dithering over COVID restrictions and advice not to socialize too much has caused chaos this Christmas. I hear it has even impacted the Prime Minister's daughter, 24-year-old Kasia Peaches Johnson Wheeler, Boris Johnson's child by his second wife, lawyer Marina Wheeler. Sources close to the family tell me she has been working at trendy restaurant Sessions Arts Club in Clerkenwell, as a waitress. That is, until the start of this week, when, due to strict isolation guidelines, the restaurant was forced to shut its doors a week early, with Kasia losing her shifts for the rest of the year. Staff at the eatery, set in Sessions House, a Grade 2 listed building, complete with rooftop bar and pool, have sympathy for the promising youngster, who studied at £18,000 a year Highgate School. It's difficult enough to be treated like a normal person at work when your father is the Prime Minister, my man polishing the spoons tells me, but it's even harder when everyone's blaming him for the disruptions to hospitality, and you lose your job to boot. Sessions opened this year, but it is unlikely to be financially scuppered by shutting a week early. It was hailed as the hottest opening of 2021, with reservations almost impossible to obtain. The Johnson Wheeler girls are as trendy as the restaurant. Kasia's older sister Lara, 28, is a fashion writer who sometimes works for Vogue. While Kasia, one of 4 children by Boris' marriage to Marina, hopes to return to serving such dishes as rabbit with cabbage, she is also a writer and was a student editor for her school's alumni magazine. She went on to study at Trinity College, Dublin. Perhaps an exposé about the trials and tribulations the hospitality industry has faced, thanks to government advisors, is in the offing. Tomorrow's 16 holidays this year chasing the sun when you're worth £200 million, you aren't going to let a global pandemic stop you jet-setting across the world. For this year alone, Tamara Ecclestone has traveled to and from sun-soaked destinations an eye-watering 16 times. The 37-year-old mother of 2 daughters, Sophia, 7, and 15-month-old Serena, has taken in Dubai, the Maldives, Switzerland, Croatia, the UK, America and the Bahamas on her travels. The F1 heiress, who is married to Essex entrepreneur Jay Rutland, is currently in New York and earlier this year visited her sister Petra in California. Tamara's father Bernie defended his daughter's globetrotting because he said she wanted to get away from the cold. I think, in Tamara and Jay's case, they left Switzerland to go somewhere warm because it had been snowing and was very cold in Gstaad, he said. They went to Dubai and from there they disappeared to the Maldives. Beatrice gets a taste for vegan sushi. This could make a royal Christmas dinner awkward. I hear Princess Beatrice may be opting for the nut roast, as she is trying to go vegan to help save the environment. I spotted the 33-year-old munching plant-based food at the trendy 123 Volts restaurant on Bond Street, with newborn baby Sienna in tow. She was telling staff she wanted to eat the vegan sushi on offer, because she is trying to move to a plant-based diet, a restaurant source tells me. The princess says the hardest thing to give up is sushi, so was pleased the vegan offering is almost as good as the real thing. Celebrity hotspot The Groucho Club has infuriated patrons after introducing COVID passports to gain entry. The club has sent an email to members including Stephen Fry, Sienna Miller, and Rachel Weisz, informing them that they now need to show proof of being vaccinated or a negative test result to get in. But many are said to be seething. Loads hate the idea of passports and feel it's totally against the sex, drugs and rock and roll spirit of the club, moans one. the days of its carefree rebel stance are dead. Hilton girls can fill a stocking. You're never too old to meet Santa. That seems the view of the Hilton Hotel heiresses Paris, 40, and 38-year-old Nikki. The sisters donned Mrs. Claus-style gowns to sit on Santa's lap for a festive snap, and Paris posted hers to wish her followers a Merry Christmas. The blonde socialite, who married businessman Carter Reum last month, has her own Netflix cooking show and will be airing their wedding in a new reality TV program, Paris in Love. It's a bridge too far for Goldsmith. Zach Goldsmith has reasons to dislike London Mayor Sadiq Khan, who beat him to the post in 2016. And now I can reveal the peer is grumbling to pals that Hess struggling to sell his £2.5 million Barnes home because Khan, who closed Hammersmith Bridge to traffic in 2019, has still not reopened it, meaning the property is a less attractive prospect for commuters. Lord Goldsmith bought the 4-story terrace house in 2013 as a love nest with his wife Alice Rothschild, but he now wants to sell up. Goldsmith has decamped to a new country pile in the New Forest, but has kept a pad in Mayfair, presumably for when he wants a night on the town. Spare a thought for Conrad Black, who will be sleeping apart from his wife, socialite Barbara Amiel, this Christmas. For I can reveal she's found another male to share her bed. Barbara says she's been sleeping on an air mattress in her dining room while her Kuvas dog, Arpad, recovers from an operation. For the past 4 months I've slept next to him on an air bed. Arpad's happy, says Amiel. The 81-year-old writer adds that former media tycoon Lord Black has been tolerant of their sleeping arrangements, has resigned to being number 2, temporarily,